I think it's here.
Yep, if you open that up in another tab, that's where you will see, and that's where you can ask your clients to go to create their tickets. All right, and this page is customizable. All right.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so let's go back to the service desk. Okay, so another way of creating the ticket is to the portal itself. So if you go to the staff panel, let's go back to the staff panel. No, at the bottom we have the staff panel there. Yep. Okay, so you can go ahead and create new ticket from there. Okay, that's if someone calls in, for example, and they're stating a problem, and are you going to have like a phone system that if a call comes in, your technicians can answer and create their tickets on their own?
Yes.
Okay, great. So yeah, that's for your staff. So another way is by asking them to go to the Comodo client communication tray on the system tray icons.
Okay.
Yep, and then they can right click, no, in the Comodo client communication, not the antivirus. Yep, that one, and then submit ticket. Okay, so there, they can also create a ticket from here. By the way, just a question, I actually forgot to ask this one. Did someone call you from our product success management team already, or not yet?
Yes. I'm trying to remember her name.
Is it
She contacted me. Yes.
is it a girl?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I think it's Jimlin.
Yes.
Um,
Yes. You know,
all right.
and we
Mm-hmm.
scheduled to talk on Friday, but we couldn't talk. So
Okay.
I've sent her a message that if she can call today, that will
Today.
be fine.
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, I just asked. But anyway, so this is another way of asking your clients to create their tickets. All right.
Okay.
All right. So go ahead and cancel out this one. And lastly is oops. I think you.
Sorry. I want to get this thing out.
I see. I thought it's the
Uh,
Komodo client communication that
no,
you ended.
no,
Okay.
no.
All right. Well, going back. So another way of creating a ticket, and the last on the list actually, it's by sending an email. Sending an
Okay.
email to a dedicated email address, like for example, support at wintistechnologies.com. You can create
Okay.
your email like that and then set it up here by going to the admin panel, and then go ahead and leave the page.
Oh, sorry. I should leave the place.
Yeah, because we're in the ticket, so that's why it's asking you to choose if you want
I
to
have.
stay or leave. Yep. Okay. And then go to, no, I think we're still in the staff panel. So if you scroll down, yep, we have there the admin panel. Okay, so if you go to the emails under the settings menu, and then there, the email fetching. Okay, so if you enable that, you can set up your email fetching. Go ahead and click the manage mailboxes. Click OK, and then set up your email here. You just have to click add new email on top. Right, and then
Okay.
make sure that the email address that you're going to use here is dedicated for receiving tickets. All right,
Okay.
because any
Okay.
email that comes into this email address will automatically create the ticket. Okay.
And yes. So how will it? Okay, we will have to select the the default. Okay, these ones. Okay, I get it.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you have any question about how this works?
No, it's okay. I
No.
think
Okay.
it's good.
All right. So yeah, that's for or I mean that's the different ways of creating a ticket to the service desk. Now let's go to the staff panel. Okay. So if we go to the dashboard, you actually also have a dashboard in the admin panel. So it's just the same. So if you're an admin, you'll be able to view this, and if you're a staff member, you'll also be able to view the same. Okay.
Oh,
All right. So let's go to the staff directory. So the staff members here is actually the same as the staff that you have listed into the Comodo one. All right, and you don't have a way to create your own in here. So if you're adding a staff of a service desk, you have to make sure to do it into the Comodo one level. Okay.
okay.
Okay. So my profile. Okay. So for the my profile, this is just a simple setting your preferences for your account, and this is only for you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So let's go to the users and user directory. Okay. So for the user directory, you know that we can also add a user in ITSM, right? But that
Yes.
user is actually not the one. Not it's not the list of the users that it is getting. It has its own user list. All right, and the users that it gets is actually coming from the tickets that is being created. Okay, so for example, I go to your help desk URL right now and create a ticket under the email address of x@y.com. That one will be added there automatically. Okay,
Okay.
right, but yeah, I can see that in your help desk URL, it was set up to register for an account first before they can create a ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah. The good thing about that, by the way, is you can or your users can communicate with you by posting a reply to your response. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, that's going to be for another meeting session. So let's go to the organizations. Okay. So for the organizations, this is also coming from the customer list of Comodo One. But here you have the option to add new organization because there are some customers in service desk that doesn't actually or that is not subscribed into device management. All right.
Okay.
So if you're just providing them services like a remote connection or I mean remote support, um, like technical support or like a project-based thing, then you don't have to add them in the Comodo one, but you can just add them here. All right. So
Okay.
basically, the list that is coming from Comodo one will be here as well. But if you add an organization in the service desk level, it's not going to go up into the Comodo one level. All right.
Okay.
Okay. So that's for the organizations. Let's go to the tickets. Okay, this is pretty straightforward. Actually, there's nothing much to discuss here, but you will see here the number of the open tickets, the answered, the unassigned, your tickets if you're logged in as a staff member, overdue, closed, and paused. So the new ticket on top, of course, that's where you can create a ticket, and the materials is where you can associate the materials to a ticket. So, for example, if your technician is working into a customer that requires a material, then he can associate that material to the ticket, and the approval will be yours to the admin, which is in the admin panel, right?
Okay.
Okay, but this is where they will see the available materials that they can use for your clients. Okay.
Okay.
Right there. Oh, I see that you have tried that already.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, let's go to the knowledge base. Okay, so for the knowledge base, we have the FAQs. We don't have any FAQs right now, but the FAQs can be set up in the admin panel. All right.
Okay.
Okay, and for the categories, you can create the categories here as a staff of Comodo 1. If you go to the categories menu, yep, there, you can create your own categories here.
Okay.
Okay. I think
Okay.
someone just joined in again.
Yeah, it's me.
Is it Andrew?
Yeah, Andrew.
Hi, Andrew.
Hi.
Okay.
I was happy to hear you, but now it's okay.
Sorry.
I couldn't hear you earlier on, but now it's okay.
Oh, okay. All right, but yeah, this one is recorded anyway, so I'm just going to send you the recording link. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
So next, we go to the canned responses. Okay, so this is if you want to, have like a template to respond to your clients. You can use this one.
Okay.
Okay. So let's go to the timesheets. All right. So for the timesheets, this is being used by your staff members to record all of the things that they've done for a specific time frame. So let's say you know you are checking the tickets on a weekly basis. I'm sorry, I'm hearing a feedback, and I'm not really sure where
Andrew.
it's coming from.
Andrew.
Yes, I'm not the one.
But mute your
Yeah, okay.
microphone until you want to talk.
I should do what?
Mute your microphone
I'll do that.
until you want to talk.
Okay.
Okay. All right. That's good. Thank you. So yeah, for the timesheets, if there is, I can still hear it. I'll just send the mute request to you, Andrew. There. All right. Much better. So yeah, going back, just like what I was saying, the timesheets is where the staff members can record whatever they've done for a specific time frame. So, for example, they want to get the things that they've done for the entire week. So, if you go to the timesheets, let's go and click New Timesheet. Right. So it depends on you if you want to ask your staff members to record their tickets for a weekly or first half of the month, second half of the month, or monthly. But usually it's being done on a weekly basis. So let's try the weekly period, and then select the or choose a date where it will pick the date and time. Yep, and hit continue. That template can be done by the admins, and you can provide the template to your staff members to use every time they create their own timesheets. But if you don't want to create a template, they can create a timesheet on their own. So what it's doing, it's giving you the date from what's this March, um no, this is
This is
April 30 to May 6. So if you click update tickets data, it's going to gather all the tickets that has been worked on by the logged in user for this specific time frame. Okay?
okay.
But this means that you don't have any ticket created, or there's no ticket owned by this logged in user, which is, I think this is Patrick, right? So
Yes.
there's no ticket worked on by Patrick from the April 30th to the May 6th. All right. So if there's a ticket that was worked on by you, it will automatically be populated. And if there are things that you worked on that was not recorded into the ticket, for example, you rendered an overtime into a report that you did, then you can add a new line and then put it in there, and it's upon the approval of the admin. Right? So that's why we have a sub-menus under the timesheets where you can see all the not submitted timesheets, the rejected, which means that the admin can reject the request, the waiting for the approval, and the approved ones. Okay.
Okay.
Right. And again, all of the approval or the rejection of the timesheets can only be done in the admin panel. Right.
Okay.
Okay. So that's for the timesheets. Let's go now to the calendars. So for the calendars, this is just like an ordinary calendar wherein you can associate some tasks, and but this is of course specific for tickets. So for example, as a staff person or as a technician, you want to keep track of the tickets that you're going to work on day by day. So what you can do here is you can schedule your tickets in here. For example, you know that you're going to work on something on the May 29th. Then you can just click on the May 29th and you can associate the ticket from here.
So you use the ticket number there.
Actually, even the subject line will be, yeah, ticket
Okay.
number or the subject line. You can actually use anything for searching the tickets, but it will be much better, of course, if you use the ticket numbers.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so that's for scheduling your appointments. All right, and we have different types of calendar on top. If you click the drop down, yep, we have their shared calendar, which is being seen by everyone, all staff. That's self-explanatory. Selected staff calendar can be appointed by the admin and your calendar, of course. My and shared calendar. Yep. Okay. So yeah, let's go now to the projects. Okay, so for the projects, these are, the staff members can do this, and this is where you can, um, for example, you also have a sales team that will call your clients and ask if, they want to get this subscription or what, or maybe if you only have a technician and a client calls in and they want to subscribe a 1 month technical support to you guys, then this is where you can create a project. Oh, sorry, I was referring to contracts, but yeah, projects is different. This is like a timesheet that is larger than or that can actually specify larger time frames. So because in timesheet we can only do weekly, first half of the month, second half of the month, and monthly. So for this one, I can specify a date range, for example, from May 22nd to let's say December 1st. Okay, but that's unrealistic. Maybe let's say from May 22nd to May 31st. So from here you can create a flexible time frame, unlike with the timesheets. And the biggest difference with this one is because here you can associate multiple tickets on your own without, just like with the timesheet, it's automatically capturing all the tickets that you worked on for that specific time frame, right? This one
Okay.
is allowing you to select the tickets that you want to associate with the project. Okay,
Okay. I have a question.
sure.
Can a supervisor create a project and then assign support staff to it or technicians to it from here?
No. It
Okay.
it is actually per staff, but it is also for approval.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, so they can add a new task if it's something that is not going through the ticketing. For example, just like what I said about the timesheets, if you're rendering an overtime because of a report that you're making, then you can do that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So contracts is what I was telling earlier. That's for if you have a sales team that is getting all the clients that wants to subscribe for something, for a service that you offer to your clients, or if there's just a group of technicians that accepting calls and a client calls in, they want to subscribe to one of your services, or if they want to purchase something, then you can set it up from here. Okay.
Okay. How about this section?
That is, for example, you're going to in the contract that you're making, you are going to use some assets. For example, you're going to use a router, or if this is for services, then you can follow the per hour or yeah, the dollar per hour rate. Okay, so
Okay.
for example, you're fixing a server or setting up a server, setting up a printer, and so on.
Okay.
Okay, but the standard rating here is a dollar per hour. But the currency is not really important because we don't have a way to charge your clients using the service desk application. So it doesn't really matter. You can just disregard the currency because we are not the one who's processing the payment as well. All right. If we're processing the payment, that's the time that the currency would matter. But since we're not processing the payment, you can just disregard the currency. I'm not really sure what currency are you following, but you know you can just put numbers there and put it on your own value. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So do you have any questions about the contracts?
No, I think it's okay.
Okay. How about the other things that we have discussed about the staff panel? Do you have any questions?
No, it's okay.
Hello, Andrew. I will send an unmute request to you right now. Okay. There. Hello. I think you unmuted yourself.
Andrew.
Hello.
Andrew, can you hear us?
There. You're unmuted right now, but we're not hearing anything from your end.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Because of the feedback, I'm putting it on mute. If I
Okay.
have any questions, ask.
Yeah, but do you have any question right now? No?
No.
No, okay. All right, so yeah, that's for today's meeting, all about the staff panel and how you can create a ticket for the service desk. I have discussed earlier how to create or the different ways of creating a ticket in the service desk. But if you didn't hear all that, Andrew, you can just view the recording that I'm going to upload to YouTube.
Okay. I'll be grateful.
Okay, so yeah, I thank you so much for your time, Patrick, and for you, Andrew, as well. And for our next meeting, we're going to discuss the admin panel. It's more of the settings of the service desk.
Okay. So when can we do that? Can we do that tomorrow?
Yeah, sure. Tomorrow, what time? Around the same time?
Fine.
They-
Yes.
Sorry, around the same time, you said?
Yes.
Yes.
Same time.
Okay, so yeah, same time, I'll set it up for you tomorrow. Okay?
Okay.
And let's
Okay.
just use the same GoToMeeting link. All right?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so thanks so much for your time, and again, I'm not going to. Oh, maybe I'll just resend it to you guys. But yeah, we're just going to follow the same GoToMeeting link. Okay.
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 All right. Thanks so much again, and have a nice day. Talk to you tomorrow.
Talk to you
Bye.
tomorrow.
Okay. Goodbye now.
Bye.